Welcome, Crusaders. Thanks for joining me for Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. We're continuing our journey through the market square. There has been a lot to do here. Last time, we just met with Ramian here, who we were supposed to kill for Whole Run, but things turned out a little bit differently. We need to go back to Whole Run, I think, and see if we can work things out there. But first, we're going to head inside the Temple of Desna and see what we've got in here. Oh, Ilix is in here. We talked to him outside, so maybe he's just waiting for us here. We're supposed to be finding... where's that one? Finding Aranka, the Desnan singer, who in turn may potentially know how to find someone called the Wallflower, I believe. I think Ilks was looking for both of them. Fanfare of the Faithful. Let's take a look at this. Didn't gain anything new for that. I probably won't read all of the books we pick up, at least on the video, even if I skim through them on my own. Just will turn into a lot of reading, and it's already a lot of reading to do here. An altar of Desna, goddess of luck, patron deity of travelers and dreamers. Alright, so I doubt if we really need to talk to Ilks again, but let's... Okay. He had another vision. So we're good in here. So I wanted to travel back. Well, it's not far. I wanted to get across, if we can, back over here to where all this started. The square down here. Not sure we can get there from up here. Who's this? Count Erende's servant. Thank the gods. I've found someone who isn't fleeing in a panic. Are you crusaders? Mercenaries? The comely half-elf is so frightened he can barely get the words out. I am a servant of Count Dairin Kale Nevis Erende. My lord's mansion is under attack by demons. The master himself and all his guests are trapped inside, and the house guards are nowhere to be found. I managed to escape through a servant's passage to look for help. Will you help me? The mansion is only a stone's throw away, on the next street over. He meets your gaze with pleading eyes. Camellia. Count Arende. I have seen him a few times before, from afar. He looked highly audacious. I confess that he did capture my attention, but that's neither here nor there. We should help him. The gratitude of a rich and influential man can only benefit us. You have heard about the Arende family before. This wealthy and noble Mendevian dynasty was almost wiped out by demons more than 10 years ago. The last surviving member of the family, the young Count Dairin, has an infamous reputation. He is well known for being a rake and a rogue. Misfortune continues to dog the house of Arende, I see. The servant cringes. You're telling me. Everyone tried to talk me out of taking up the position, saying that it can't have just been bad luck that brought tragedy down on the family and almost killed off the line. But I reasoned that since my master was the only one to survive that calamity, that meant he must be blessed by fate and the powers of good. The pay was nothing to sniff at either. The servant cast his eyes around the street. I should have listened to people smarter than me and gone to work somewhere else, preferably far away from Canabras. Tell me more about what happened. I'll tell you what I can. I was working from dusk till dawn and back to dusk again, serving guests at the Count's banquet. When the other servants came to relieve me at my post, I went to sleep. Next thing I know, I wake up and there are demons inside the mansion. I couldn't even reach the Count. The monsters had blocked the way. The Count's banquet was still going on. He and his guests were in the great hall, and as far as I could tell, the door to the room was sealed, and the demons couldn't get in. I'm begging you, hurry. The mansion's doors are sturdily built. The demons will have to work hard to get past them, so you still have time to rescue the people inside. Alright, I'll help. Where is your master's house? It's not far at all. You're better off entering from the next street over, through the passage I used to get out. Help, I'm begging you. I hate to think what the Count will do to me if I don't bring back help. The Rende party house has been revealed. No better time for a banquet. Count Darren Arende's servant begs for aid. The master and his house guests are locked inside a mansion that is under attack by demons. So picked up another errand here. We're gradually getting quite the to-do list. I kind of wanted to... So this looks slightly different than I was envisioning. I guess maybe this was the city circle where things started. And that's the crack through the middle. I don't know. Kind of wanted to go back down... Get where that... There was another check down here. Maybe down, like, right around here? Where we could have maybe gotten across? Maybe it was right here, maybe. I wonder if there's something else up here. I'm not sure we tried going back this way. It looks like maybe we actually could get through over here, too. We might need to backtrack there. This actually does lead down. Where's the party house? Must be down here. Okay, well, so many choices. But this actually... Right.
Let us press on.
Anything else down in this corner? Can't go back there. Okay. We're back here on the main level. That's where Tarandalab was dragged away. Yeah, here's the... Okay, I remember this pole in the middle. Yeah. Let's look around the square here. See what else.
We march ahead.
Fine. Yeah, this is where, like... One of these is where we did the dart throwing. We got a drink somewhere. Before everything went to pot. It's hard to believe that this place recently held a bustling and festive market. This Midnight Bolt. The owner of this bolt can shoot it to deal 50 points of damage that can't be ignored or reduced. This bolt cannot miss. Okay, that's pretty cool. We'll have to be strategic about when we use that. Ember's the only one of us right now with a crossbow. So it looks like we can go up the stairs there.
Our path leads on.
Let's see where this leads. Up here. Stranger. I am the answer, but what is the question?
I stand ready.
So you're gonna be like that, are you? Where's he going? You follow him? We got Abracandaloo up there. Okay, that guy disappeared, so I guess going back up this way. Antsy Tiefling. Energetic Tiefling. Okay, let's talk to the antsy one. Oh, the scrawny tiefling is underneath some rubble. Ow, my ribs. Okay, that didn't work out very well there. Celia, you talk. Oh. Oh, this is the secret passage. Watch it, watch it. What are you goons doing? You'll bloody crush me. A young tiefling lies trapped in a collapsed section of tunnel. Another 2 tieflings scramble around, trying in vain to free him from the rubble. Quit whining. Hey, alarm. Somebody's coming. Maybe he will help us. Wise up, would you, before you get us killed. Let's make a run for it while we still can. No, come on. Don't leave me. I'll die here. Hey guys, I see you're in a bit of a jam. Get a load of this lot, and no escort neither. Woljif, you little shit. How are you not dead yet? And who's that with you? They're friends of mine. Great guys. Woljif turns to you and, out of the corner of his mouth, says, Listen, do me a solid. Help them drag his sorry carcass free. They'll repay you, cross my heart. Alright, well, we'll try to help. We don't have a lot of athletics here, but I'll help you pull him out from under the rubble. Failed. I guess we got him out. Clearing the rubble proves a bigger challenge than expected. By the time you finally free the trapped tiefling, you are ready to collapse with fatigue. Okay, great. Whew, I'm alive, and all in one piece, give or take. Thank you, I'll remember your kindness for the rest of my life. The freed tiefling turns to his companions. And you 2 clowns, I don't want to hear a word out of you. Get into the tunnel now. 1 trip just to the Grey Garrison and back. Don't be a coward, it's not going to collapse. Go, or else we came all this way for nothing. That ended well, didn't it? Wished. Not now, talk later. The tiefling eyes you and elbows his chatty companion in the ribs, causing him to double over in pain. Sounds very suspicious to me. Come clean, who are you? Alright, don't hurt us. People call us the Thieflings. We kind of skirt around the edges of the law. That's how we make our living. Say, some tyrant bans books that show stuff you don't like, or fancy cayenne wine you don't drink. Is it wrong if we step in to fill the gap in the market? If there's a demand for it, someone's got to sell it. Don't go thinking we're gangsters or anything. Our only concern is making the lives of citizens easier for a little coin. People in this city can't even breathe without breaking some stupid regulation or restriction. Take this tunnel that collapsed on top of our friend, for instance. It leads straight to the Grey Garrison. Thanks to it, any soldier whose throat's feeling a little dry, or who's needing some nighttime reading material, we can get all the things for him that his heartless superiors refuse to. We're providing a public service. Okay. Well, I helped you. Now you can help me and Commander Tirabade to save Canabris. The militia needs people with various skills, even ones as unusual as yours. Would he really... I feel like we're doing quite a bit of kind of skirting the law when we're supposedly a lawful good, but we're also feeling like we need kind of any help we can get at this point. You what? Are you blind or something? The tiefling points at his horns and his tail. Know what people call us? A Relu's spawn, and that's one of the nicer nicknames. Crusaders and tieflings don't mix. We'll be torched on sight. Whoa, Tirabade? Irabeth Tirabade from the Eagle Watch? Lads, we have to help her. She's one of the only big shots in this town that actually treat us with any decency. Why should we risk our necks for the Crusaders? Because Irabeth risked her neck for ours. She saved me from that creep Hullrun, yanked me straight out of his torture chamber. Only a worthless toe rag would refuse to help her out after that. Nah. I'm not listening to any more of this. The tiefling makes a show of covering his ears. You do what you want. I'm heading for the River Kingdoms. Go on then. I'm going with the Crusaders. And I'm going to round up the others to help. The tiefling smirks. We've made some good money in the city. It'd be a shame to surrender our meal ticket to the demons, but enough yammering so long. Okay, thieflings have joined the Crusaders. Common cause. Gathering allies. Okay, good. We still need to locate the storyteller at some point. Right. Is that it for this corner up here? After that failed skill check, I figured Zeke was going to have some fatigue, but he doesn't appear to. We did see enemies down here, so let's slowly make our way in here. Aberkendu. Okay, let's see if we can charge Sela in here.
Save the last one for me.
Nice. She's still got that Marching Terror glaive on. It's actually served us pretty well, so I think we'll leave that on for now. Let's try to kind of flank here with Zeke and Saxon. Oh, I just noticed that Sela got the fear on this guy with that glaive. That's the other cool thing about that weapon. Okay, let's see if we can run this here in real time, finish this up. One left. Let's finish him off. Good. Sela actually took some damage there.
I'll watch your back.
We'll have to see. It feels like... So here's a mobility check to climb down there. It kind of feels like, so far at least, that maybe resting, making camp. We got rat swarm down there.
Godspeed.
Maybe make camp more often than we did in Kingmaker. I guess we build up the corruption, don't we? So that's the limiting factor, but it seems like
Let us press on.
It's not like we have to carry around the rations like we did. We can seemingly camp as much as we need to, as long as we don't have corruption
Pretty
issues.
good, aren't I?
Alright, we made it down here. I get my bearings where we're at. Okay, we're down this corner now. Neophyte fighter up there. We've got lots of them showing up here. Alright, let's get in here. Wow, plenty of them. They just keep spawning in. Okay, we're gonna try to get Zeke and Saxon back here. Just trying to get around this shear so we get in here after these wizards and clerics and stuff. There we go. Neophyte sharpshooter has landed a critical hit on Sela. Alright, this kind of went badly. They got these guys here just watching.
You are today's sacrifice.
You won't survive me.
Okay, we took down that one and that one.
Did you
Nice,
see
Lon.
that?
You know, Lon's got that new bow that we picked up in that basement of that house. That's pretty effective for him. We are getting pretty low on healing potions and scrolls here. We burned through a lot of that fighting that demon in the basement of the house up there. I'm not sure how much more we can really handle here. Maybe close to time to head back to the Defender's Heart, but it seems like not a whole lot left here other than we're supposed to find that party house.
Our path leads on.
Cambion fighter up there. All right, let's do it. Let's try to
Its greatest challenge.
manage this one a little better if we can.
Thank you for inviting me on this journey.
Wonder if we should probably have defensive fighting on Saxon. I'm not really relying on him for damage. We really need him to stay alive. Wow, that guy just came in and wrecked Lon. Okay. Okay, we got one cultist running away. One of them like stunned here, but this guy is just—he's just a wrecking ball in here. Zeke, we need to take care of this.
Strike as one. Attack.
All right, that guy's down. He was trouble. We're gonna get Zeke over here. We had a conjurer hiding out here.
So this is how it feels.
She's down. Wow. This is bad. If we can't kill this guy here soon, we're in trouble.
We shall overcome.
We can't hit him. Come on, Saxon, just hold on. I'm gonna try to get out of here. Okay, I think we're just gonna take the attacks of opportunity and try to move. Shoot. Wow, that was bad. Really bad. Just quite a poor display.
I'll just sit here.
We're just laying here now waiting for them to finish us off.
This failure.
Okay, what a embarrassing way to die. Pathetic. All right, well, I'll probably cut most of that out. Needless to say, that went very poorly. Not one of our better
I will
moments.
see this through.
You've crossed the wrong mark.
Save the last one for me.
Okay, we're gonna hang back here. Actually, see if we can draw them back towards us. Not go rushing in there. All right, we hit these guys with color spray. We got the Cambion fighter there. Dazed.
No glory without risk.
Get in there, Sela. Nice. Oh, there's the Conjurer. Yeah, he's just been hanging out, waiting to start into his summoning.
Endure this.
Tempted to use that, like, guaranteed hit with the crossbow shot that we picked up
The light.
on this little
Take
Conjurer.
you.
Oh, he's gonna run away. Oh, he's afraid of the marching terror. Nice.
Do not
We'll see if we can
worry.
take this guy down while that Conjurer's running away.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Okay, nice, Woljif. Well, this has been much better so far. Just gonna deal with this little guy. We're working our way in here to this Conjurer that's like hiding in there. Let's get Zeke and Saxon in here close. See if we can see him. There he is.
Make every strike count.
Nice. A couple hits there with the perfect strike from Lon. We're going to take this guy down. This shouldn't have been such a big deal. I don't know how we let them destroy us that first time around. Okay, let's finish this guy off. See?
We shall.
There we go. So we got some mongrels hanging out over here. The young mongrel looks around in every direction but up. Maybe we should go back. This place isn't for us, it's too open. The enemy could come from anywhere. And the air is weird. Why does it keep moving so fast? Another mongrel stares straight ahead, gripping his blade in a trembling fist. No, not one step back. This is our test. Don't look at anything but the target. Lon, so you made it. Good to see you all. How's old Soul doing? Still waiting and thinking? Well, don't worry, he'll make his mind up soon. You won't be hanging about underground for much longer. What are you doing here? The young man turns to you. He has one healthy eye and a lumpy growth where the second should be. It's you. It's thanks to you that we made it to the surface to fight the demons. The shield maze fell, but Soul slowed everything down. He's an old man. He's afraid of everything. But we can't sit in the dark like root vegetables while big things are happening up above. We tried to follow you through the shield maze. We emerged into some kind of fortress, but there were too many demons there. Then we dug out another passage into the city. It took days, but we did it. We're ready to fight. All right, some more allies. Right now, we need everyone who can hold a weapon. I have a plan. Go back below ground and wait at the shield maze exit. We'll get the beasts at both ends. Okay. Go back. Well, if you're sure, of course we'll go. I mean, an ambush. Good idea. Yes, I understand. We'll attack from below as soon as we hear the fighting start. The young ones are holding up well, but will they be able to fight out in the open? Even I struggle with that. Lon frowns. I hope we did the right thing. We are the Crusaders of the Underground. We will fight like our forebears did. Okay. Get back down there and get ready. Thought maybe we'd see a journal update there. We didn't. So we need to check the direction that they ran off to. I feel like we're almost done here, but also like we should just go ahead and take a rest. So we're gonna be about halfway to the first level here, but I think if we go back and rest at Defender's Heart, we'll clear all that up, if I'm correct on that.
Scoot over. I want my scaly side facing the fire. My lizard side always gets colder than my warm-blooded side.
Oh, that would be tricky, wouldn't it? Chamelea's got this glowing thing going on now.
Well,
Not sure what that is. I noticed that showed up in the fight. Doesn't show any type of status on her though. Bodies have a variety of wounds. One is covered in burns. Others have weapon or claw marks. It's safe to assume that they were decapitated post-mortem. As far as we can get there, but we can get over to the other side of the crack. Maybe. Oh, we can't go there. Okay. We didn't find the party house. I guess there's this whole corner. We'll walk back through here. I think we can get through here maybe. Not sure if we have to go back up and around. And then head back over here and see if we can get up to this spot. So we're having trouble getting back up the way we came down here. Is there another way to get back to that side of the map? There's Holrun up there. We wanted to talk to him again about the whole Ramian situation,
I will guide us.
but I don't seem to be able to get back up there. What about from up here? Oh, we still have The guy's there. Okay,
You've crossed the
let's
wrong mongrel.
initiate battle. Battle spirit? Is that what that is? Shaman surrounds herself with the spirit of battle. Allies within 30 feet of the shaman receive +1 morale bonus on attack rolls and weapon damage rolls. That's something we should be using. Is that what she has on right now? I'm not sure what that is. It looks like some kind of hex thing going on. Maybe it's just a visual glitch. Oh, they're gonna shoot green crap at us. Great. Alright, we got that one put to sleep. That's good. He is gonna be trouble back there. These guys.
Fighting
Jeez.
everyone.
They are just wrecking us with that green mist. Wow. Okay, let's try the battle spirit. We should have tried to take one of those out from the start.
I'll just sit here.
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry about me.
It's gonna be another reload.
Fighting
Wow.
everyone.
Okay, well, we just got wrecked again. That glow on Camellia must have been some kind of visual glitch, because it's gone now. Whatever that was. Alright, so
Let us press on.
definitely, man, those things hit us with that AoE and just destroy us. I don't know if we can get back there and take at least one of them out maybe before they both start throwing that stuff at us. We send
Our time has
Zeke around this direction. Oh, is this the party house?
Are we in trouble yet?
We're gonna have Lon try to hit one of these things. Trying to do the key power attack. Oh, there we go.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Just take one out. One more hit. Ooh, so close. We should just like spread out more too. They can't hit all of us with that stuff. Woljif, let's move you over here, at least for the moment. Ember just... I'm gonna try to stay it spread out here. We can get, maybe get this guy killed off
Do
here.
not hold back.
Good. Get one of them down. At least we only have one of them shooting that poison at us. Get the smite on the shear.
Inheritor, guide my blade.
Now, Lon, let's try to hit this other one. Okay, Zeke. Take him down before he
Strike as one.
can do anything.
Contemplate on your mistakes.
That's okay. We'd much rather have him doing that. Things can go quite differently when,
Endure.
well, when we know what we're getting into.
I'll cut you wide open.
Cover me, all right?
Good. All right, finish this last guy off.
This will leave a bruise.
Stila might be going down. Nope. She said nope. Not going down. I'm a little surprised we aren't over encumbered yet. Been picking up a lot of armor and stuff. The house down here.
Path leads on.
I don't know if that's the house. Got a lore religion check over
I
here.
have managed.
Fire was no accident. It looks like the work of a Brimorak, pyromaniac demon. They did say something about being trapped in a fire, so this might be it. No better time for a banquet. Darren, Arende's servant, begs for aid. The master and his house guests are locked inside a mansion that's under attack by demons. This could very well be it. So before we walk in there, we're going to want to heal her up. I don't know. Getting close to leveling up. That would be really nice. I'm tempted. Well, I really wanted to get back over there and tuck the Hull Run. But I don't know if we have a way back across because we couldn't pass that mobility check. Might have to leave the area and come back in. See if it'll bring us in on the other side of the city. I think that's going to do it for now. We made a little bit of progress. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you here again with me here in Canabras. Bye-bye.